Now, presenter Big George Webley takes to the air for a unique view of one of the most famous landscapes in the eastern counties, an area with its own special sense of place.
Nowhere in Britain is there a landscape quite like the Norfolk Broads. It's been called a land suspended between the water and the sky. A mosaic of waterways with a remarkable history and character. Here there are magical and mysterious places still to find.
So let's discover them together, but in a new and exciting way, from the air as well as the ground. So what's your job here, David?
My job, George, is warden of Wheatfen, and I've been here about 10 years.
Now, David Bellamy said something quite interesting about this place, that it's as important as Mount Everest. Was that correct?
That's right. I think the reason he said that was because Wheatfen was probably the most studied and recorded nature reserve really anywhere in the world at the time.
And was that to do with Ted Ellis?
That was the road to Ted. When Ted came in 1934, he spent his life studying Wheatfen, and it was realised how important the wildlife, the insects and things were in this unique spot. Some places on the reserve probably haven't had a human footprint over them for hundreds of years.
So, Andrew, can we go over this barrier into where all those sticks are coming out of the water?
Yeah, certainly.
Right. Full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead.
So, Andrew, what are all these sticks for?
These sticks support 14,000 cobweb brushes in this area. Suspend
Cobweb
them.
brushes? They look more like toilet brushes to me.
Yes, they do rather look like toilet brushes. What they're for is they provide a home for all these daphne that we've been talking about. And there's lots of things in here. They look a bit slimy, but they're very important. Fantastic, aren't they?
No. They're bugs. Yeah.
No, they're gorgeous.
But what's this tin shack we're going to see? What's in
Well,
here?
this is where the old marsman kept the tools. This is where I basically keep a lot of my old diking tools.
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of like the office, really, but, you know...
So this is your office, is it?
Yeah, more or less.
Oh, my word. What is this stuff?
You've got all manner of things in here. You've got an old crumb, look. Old-fashioned crumb.
A crumb?
Crumb. Good old Norfolk word, look. That's for pulling weed out of the dikes. Tucked in the back here, look. That's called an ice didle.
Hang about, you're saying all these words. It sounds like you're talking a foreign language.
Well, they're words. They're harder for cutting out the foot drains. There's some old mud slops down there, look. They were used by the old marsmen to get mud out of the dikes.
Yeah.
Some people call them slubbers.
Slubbers?
Slubbers.
All right, yeah.
And you should see they cutting edge there, look. Yeah, for getting mud out of the dikes.
What are these things here then? Yeah?
Oh, these are quite rare. These are...
Hang on, let me tell you what I think they are. Are they what you would use to put a bit of toast on by the fire and just toast it?
Well, you're getting there. The end product, what you get out of these are illegal to use today, but they're called eel darts.
Eel dart?
They're called an eel dart for catching eels, stabbing eels. You would basically go into the mud and hope, at random, hope you get your breakfast on there. If you'd have lived in Toadhall Cottage and you had 3 kids, you'd have to feed them.
Yeah.
Probably a rabbit or 2, pigeon, odd pheasant on the quiet.
Yeah.
And perhaps a few eels.
Yeah. Yeah, these are pretty vicious things, aren't they?
Yeah, they are really, but
Yeah.
they were used mainly for grub, weren't they?
I guess so.
I'll put it down just by the windmill.
How easy is it to put these things down?
When you've been flying them 30 years, it's pretty easy, but can be a bit fiddly sometimes.
So you're not going to let me have a go today?
I don't think so, George.
All right. David, how am I doing?
Well, George, for a townie, you're not doing too badly at the
All
moment.
right, okay. I see a fin, I'm going to start paddling like crazy.